Students, today we're going to talk about using reliable resources for research because your teachers will often tell you whenever it's time to do research to use reliable resources. They say don't use Google, don't just Google it, don't use Wikipedia. And so this is to show you what type of resources they are actually referring to. And these resources are available from the Bush Library webpage. So to get to these, let's start with going to the Chrome browser. And if you're on an iPad or on a Chromebook, any device, some of the features I'm going to show you are available in Chrome, and so let's all use the Chrome browser. So great, we want to use the Bush Library resources, but how do we get to the Bush Library online? If we're not at school where you can connect automatically or connecting from a teacher's webpage, the way to get here quickly is to type Bush MS Library with no spaces and then press enter, and you'll get quite a few results, but the first one is almost always Bush Library website, and this is what you will select to go get your library resources. So once you click that, it says right here library resources, and now we're going to click on the Tree of Knowledge. And this is where, this is it. This is what your teachers are talking about. These are your reliable resources. So the first one we're going to talk about is called SIRS Discoverer. So you just click that, and this brings you to what's called a database. And this is like an electronic encyclopedia that's updated all the time. And so this is the first resource that we're going to learn about. What we're looking for an answer to today is about the planet Kronos. So we just type that in, press enter or click the magnifying glass, and we get several articles that come up. And because we are studying about a planet, we are going to select this article for our first research. The question that we are trying to answer about the planet Kronos is about the moon. And so if we look through this article, that's a pretty long article to find information about the moon. So what I'm going to do is show you a shortcut to find specifically information about the word moon, and that will give us a clue as to where to look to find our answers. So if you go up to the three dots at the top in the Chrome browser and go and select Find, we're just going to look for the word moon. And as you can see, this highlights every place in the article where moon appears. And you can just scroll through, or you can use these down arrows. And that will just help you know where to look quickly to find information specifically about a moon. So this is a good tip for your searching as you're looking for answers with specific word choices. Now that we've found our information, it's time to cite our source. So one of the great things about using these databases and these library resources is that it's very easy to cite your sources for your bibliography that you need to include in your paper. So all you do is go over here and where it says cite, and you click on that. And I want to show you the trick for citing your resources using an iPad and this particular database, because it's a little bit tricky. If you were just to click or tap on copy citation, you would get this command, which doesn't make sense. You're not able to do that with an iPad. However, if you just go to the citation and you just press and hold it over a single word and then select copy citation, that will do the copying for you. And so it's not very intuitive. It wouldn't be super easy to figure that out without a little bit of instruction. So that's why I wanted to go over that with you. Then you would select copy, and then you will paste this into your spreadsheet. And so the way you get to that is you double click your home key, you go to that spot on the spreadsheet and then select Paste. So this is how you do your citations whenever you're using the iPad and you're using this particular resource. Okay, so we have learned about the SIRS Discoverer resource. Now we're going to talk about another one, which is called SIRS Issues Researcher. So that's down here on the resources page from the library website. So we're trying to solve Zeus's fourth riddle, which asks us to find information about the Olympian Odyssey. So again, we type that in the search box, go to Olympian Odyssey, and what I'd like for you to see is a feature that is part of all of these reliable resources, and they all have the Lexile measure. So if you're asked a question about what the level is that you're reading on or what level the article is, you look at the Lexile measure up at the top. So once you find your answer, I want you to see how to cite. You go to Cite, and for this particular database, even if you're in an iPad, if you click Copy, it will select the citation, and then you can paste it into your bibliography page, or in this instance, paste it into your spreadsheet. So I hope this video has helped you to see different ways to get reliable resources when you're doing research. Maybe you've learned a couple of alternatives to Google and to using Wikipedia. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to come by the library and visit your librarian. I'd be happy to help you.